If there was a game that I could say I loved more than many, I'd probably say Neverwinter, and for many reasons. Not because of how nostalgic it is, or because of how much I played it when I was a kid, but just simply because I love the game. But there are many things about Neverwinter that I really do wish that they never changed. And that's what I'm going to talk about with you guys today. So let's jump on into this video, starting with Spinward Rise, one of the main hotspots of where all the players used to be back in the day. These areas were littered with people running around in every which way that you look. And I'm talking about crowds of people. This wasn't just a few players. Nowadays, you run around in these areas. You'll notice maybe you'll run into 1, 2, 3 players, but a few players, it's nothing like the game used to be like. And I mean nothing, not even a fraction of what the game used to be like, which has me disappointed at times. Reclamation Rock is another one of those hot spots. A lot of you guys know that I've played this game for a very long time, since the old ages of Neverwinter back in 2015, 2016. These areas were crazy hotspots for heroic events, grinding. Everybody was here. Before they changed the item level and everything about the entire game, these areas were hype as hell. Icefire Peak is another one of those places that's just a barren wasteland now. And the reason I'm talking about this is because whenever they changed how you advance through the game, instead of going around and destroying enemies and gathering experience to level up to level 60, they changed it to where level 20 was the max and your item level was basically your character level. So they changed that entire prospect of the game, making it to where you had to advance through all the campaign missions to then level up, which I personally didn't like. I feel like that really killed a lot of these areas. The Fiery Pit, the strongholds you can even see are just barren wastelands, and these are strongholds the game recommends me to go and visit, so I go and visit them, and there's no one here. From the days I used to play, these were packed full of people. Sometimes they were just sitting there AFK, but there was always just somebody there at least. And in most of these areas, you'll notice I'm running by like one person every now and then. It's nothing like how the game used to be, as crowded as this game used to be. All of these areas are completely just dead zones. But you can see I'm here in Velosk, and there's no one here. Maybe you'll pass by like someone making a new character or playing the game for the first time. Like right here, I passed someone, but it's like, it's nowhere to what the game used to be. Or they'll do events to where it's like, you'll get 2 times of whatever item in whatever area, but it's like, that's not enough to really drive people to want to go there. I feel like the game used to be. Which area has the most people? Protector's Enclave, because it has the most like social aspect in the game. People like social interactions in a game like this especially, and I eventually came here to Never Death Graveyard, another area that was popping with players, and it's not a fraction. But this is one of the areas where you'll see a little bit more people than the others, and that's what I noticed when I came here. No matter what time of day it was, there was always more people in Never Death Graveyard than in most other places. Gosh, can't speak. There are also some places which I don't blame for not having any people, like Roth Valley. This is like the shortest campaign in the world, so I don't blame it for having like nobody here. It's literally, which anytime you come here, you'll probably never see anybody here. Most people have gotten this place out of the way and are done with it and will never be back, because there is no reason to be back at all, ever, never. So yeah, you'll destroy these farmlands and then you'll move on and never return. The Chasms is another place you'll never return to. Most people that come here, it is like the beginning of the game, so I don't blame this area for not having many people. But when I was playing the game back then, there were still a lot of people here. But then again, this is one of the starter areas, but still, in the old ages of Neverwinter, this place was popping like crazy, man. I'm telling you, it really was, so kind of sad to see how it is now. I went to about every single place in this game, though. I'm here in the Drowned Shores as well, and I wonder why they decided to make that change with the game, because as a player that came back after 10 years, and I played throughout all the OG days, and I come back and this game is like completely different. And I don't think it's different in a bad way, but there are some aspects that they could have left in the game. And you can go back and do optional missions that'll give you astral diamonds, but the reward that's reaped isn't very valuable. It's just not that exciting to go back for that. Maybe some players will, but for me, 500 astral diamonds just isn't enough. And even in Ebon Downs, when I came here to visit this place, nobody here either. Where are all the players like it used to be? That's one thing I really miss about this game, is that social interaction, joining random adventurers and making friends. The likelihood of that happening while you're out on an adventure is like 0.1%. And makes me miss how the game used to be, you know, but it won't ever be that way again. I won't go too much into the Underdark because it was added in 2019 and the last time I played was 2016, so I don't know too much about this area, but when I came into the Yawning Portal, nobody was here, and when I played through the entire campaign, I saw people, you know, every once in a while, not like the game used to be or anything, but yeah. I also traveled to places I was not supposed to be. And to be here, you needed 85,000 item level. This was the Tower District, and I'm not sure if this was always in the game or if they added this later on after 2016, but I felt like I remembered it only because I saw the words "The Bazaar" on my screen. But I do feel like most of these higher level areas will attend to more people rather than the older areas of Neverwinter. And here is my reaction when I arrived to Mantol-Derith, and I realized this place was nothing like it used to be.
Bro, this room used to have 1 million people in it. What the fudge? There's like nobody here now. What the hell? In the old days of Neverwinter, this area used to be stacked with people, bro. There ain't nothing going on here now. That's crazy, man. That memory just came back to me, too. I remember always being here when I was a kid. Ain't nothing going on here. That's crazy, man. Sheesh. Oh, wait. Oh. You'll see one person, maybe, and then that's it. That's about it. Nothing comparable to what the game used to be at all. Not even a fraction. Where is everybody? Where's the socialism? Where's the massive crowd that's always here? The fuck? I leave now. What the hell? That's crazy. I'm telling you, as I'm going up these stairs and I'm coming up here, I'm like, wait, this area is so familiar. There used to be something here you were able to do. I can't remember what. Damn, I cannot word things right now. I do not know what this place was for, but I remember it was for something important. It ain't important now, that's for sure. What you got?
And I don't know if there's any veterans that used to play this game in 2016, but if you came to Mantol-Derith in 2016, there was so many people there. So when I realized, I was like, wait a minute, I remember this area. And man, it came back like a flashback from when I was a kid. I was like, wait, why is there no one here now? And so it's like, why did they kill off all these areas? Like, it was like in Neverwinter back then, every area you went to was just so many people. I'm realizing the social aspect of this game, or maybe the game itself, is starting to die out maybe, because it's nowhere to what it used to be in its glory days. And that's what I've noticed so far when I've came back to this game, which makes me sad, because in reality, yeah, this game is still pretty good. It's a good game with an infinite amount of content and stuff to get through. It's impossible to get through it. I'm trying to get through it. It just takes so much time. But out of everything they've changed in Neverwinter, I think that's the main thing I'll never stop thinking about. Because as I progress through the game, every time I make a video, I realize that in a lot of the places that I go and journey through and venture through, there's nobody there, or not as many people or like it used to be, or it's just nothing on this game is like it used to be. And for a lot of people that come back, I don't know if you noticed this, but that's the first thing I noticed was the amount of people was significantly different on this game. And that's something I noticed. And it's like, is Neverwinter dying? Because that's what it looks like. When I played this game, you guys, it was populated like a motherfucker. That's all I gotta say. So I just wish it was still like that. I guess most people have just played the hell out of it, and I've just come to wit's end and are ready to move on to other things and don't want to play the same game forever and ever, but I get that. So I know it's hard. Me personally, I don't think I'll ever be able to move on from this game until I eventually decide to put the controller down forever. And I feel like that's how it's going to be for most players. I know it is, because it's been like 10 years since I've played and I'm back here again in these evil lands. But anyways, you guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I appreciate the recent support on the Neverwinter videos. It has been absolutely lovely reading through all of y'all's comments, so I really appreciate you guys. But it really is good to be back in the wicked lands of Neverwinter, especially after 10 years of not playing this game. And I absolutely do plan on making more videos on this game, all the way up until I beat the game a second time. I'll see you guys later. Stay safe in the evil lands of Neverwinter.